If you can't step away without things breaking, then you didn't create leverage. You created a system that actually punishes absence. And the longer you stay in the system, the more expensive it gets for you to leave. Here's what's actually happening, folks. Effort doesn't just fail to create ownership. It quietly and slowly increases the cost for you to be able to exit until it feels safer for you to stay rather than change. This isn't about burnout. This isn't about discipline. This is about structure. Because systems built on effort don't collapse immediately. They collapse eventually when absence becomes dangerous. Yes, dangerous. Pay attention to what happens if you stop. Not quit, just pause. Mail slows, decisions pile up, revenue hesitates. And all these reactions tell you exactly what you need to know. Assets tolerate absence, while effort based systems don't. If value flinches the moment you step back, then you're not in control. You're just merely maintaining pressure. There's a moment when rest stops feeling restorative and starts to feel more calculated. When time off is scheduled around risk, or when saying no needs justification, or when stepping away actually creates anxiety. That's not ambition. That's dependency signaling itself. The system learned to survive through you, not without you. Here's where most people get stuck. Effort doesn't just produce income, it produces identity. This is how I provide. This is what people rely on. This is what I'm good at. Walking away would not just interfere with cash flow, it would also feel destabilizing. That's why effort is so aggressively defended, not because of work, but because the mere questioning of it feels personal. Exit costs compounds. The longer effort is the foundation, the more expensive it gets for you to be able to exit. You can't pause without consequence. You can't delegate without friction. You can't detach without collapse. Not because you failed, but because you built a system that depends on your very presence. That's not ownership delayed. That's ownership structurally blocked. So why did people stay? Because early on, it felt rewarding. The response was immediate. Cost only shows up later when changing feels risky and staying feels responsible. By then, effort isn't just about how you earn, it's about how everything survives. Yes, effort is required, but effort is not neutral. It shapes what you're allowed to leave. When effort's the base, dependency compounds larger, greater, bigger, faster than freedom ever could. The real danger isn't working hard, it's realizing that it's too late. You built a system dependent on you and you cannot leave. And once you see this, it can't be unseen. This is your boy J.I., a random podcast. I'll holla at you on the other side.